XPaths. So last time we have been shared all that particular links. We asked us to go through that particular link and then get back with all these your doubts and all the things. So today I wanted to present Rajesh. So where he have an extensive experience in this creating this particular XPaths and all the things. So I thought like if he can explain this particular thing so that it would be much more easier for you people to get understand. Okay, so once we have done this one, so today we will be having a good number of assessments or the assignments, so which we can take it back and then we can work and then come back for tomorrow. Okay, so this is what the plan of action. So by this, I just wanted to over to Rajesh so that Rajesh, you can take this and then proceed further with the session.
Sure, thanks, Chaitanya. Hi guys, I'm sharing my screen. Chaitanya, please give me permission.
Given Rajesh.
Thank you. So, first of all, you should know what is expert, how important key role like it is, like in Selenium. Okay, so expert is nothing but whatever like you are doing, like uh, how Selenium interact with the web application. Okay, so using XML, what are the code? So I will show you. Okay. How Selenium node, there is a link I have to go and click. Okay, so like it will by using locators, Selenium locators, it will do actions. I thought that you all guys know about the locators. Okay, there are locators. Okay, ID, name, export, CSS, name, link text, partial link text. So in this, most of the times we'll use the ID name, but some developers won't provide ID name or something. Okay, that time you have to work with the experts. Okay, in the experts, like we have two kind of experts. Okay, one is absolute expert, one is relative expert. Okay, and what is absolute, what is relative? Okay, so like see, if it is a relative expert, that will give immediate change. Okay, whatever it is, this is input box. Okay, so first you need to understand the structure of the HTML code also, right? What is div, what is input, what is select, what is li, okay, what is here, what is table. So okay, you should know the like a basic HTML language. Okay, so by seeing, you should understand why they written this kind of code. Okay, then the time you easily you can write the expert, right? So see, if anyone having any doubt, okay, stop me and I will tell you exactly I will clear your doubts. Okay, so here, what is absolute? Okay, it will start with this single slash and it will start with the HTML. Okay, you are see, your HTML start from here. From here it will start. Okay, that expert, right? If it is absolute expert. Okay, and relative expert, it will start from the immediate child. What is this immediate child? This is input box. From here it is immediate child. Okay, so what is the drawback with the absolute? Okay, if I return my absolute expert from the HTML, okay, starts to here. Okay, so it will cover, see, so for example, you can see here, click here, here. Okay, then here. Okay, so if something changed, so tomorrow, one second, guys.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, Tejasri.
Hi, Rajesh.
Yeah.
Okay, so regarding this VPN, right? So once your manager is approved, only then you'll be able to connect to the
Yeah,
MSFT
yeah,
VPN,
sure,
right?
sure. I will check with my manager, or once I got approval, I will see if I got any issue, then I will ping you. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So do you want me to close the ticket now,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
you want
Please
me to?
close. Okay. If anything there, I will ping you. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. Yeah. Hello. Sorry. So first we'll see. We'll try to write one absolute expert. Okay. So if you want to write absolute expert, okay, don't write from the HTML. Okay, don't try from here. Okay, go from the reverse. Okay, from where you want, like how you have to travel. Okay, so I will try to like write for the input box. Okay, Control F. Okay, so anyway, now I will tell the substitute one later, because this is like if you can copy from here also, you can copy it. Okay, copy XPath and it will full XPath. Okay, it will give. Okay, see, HTML body div 3 3. Okay, this I will tell you. Okay, I will write. Okay, otherwise, if you want, like, so input is here. Okay, input, where input is fall down in style, right? So if you close style, like, no, it's not inside, it's in this div. Okay, this div falls under this div, right? So input div. Okay, div. So which div? In this particular div, this is second one, right? So again, so this is also div. Okay, where this is falls under this div, right? Hello, guys, are you able to follow me?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So this div falls under, see, this is second div, right? So this div is there. Okay, this div is like a, I think will close. Okay, this div is single div, right? This div was also done, right? Now this div also single div in this div, right? So I think we are here, right? So this div also single div, right? So this div falls in this div, but this is like second div in its form. Okay, so where this div is inside the form, right? Form. Form falls under this div. This div is the like third div, right? See here, one, two, three. This is third div. So, and this is the on div. So this div falls under this body. This body falls under HTML, right? Got it? Everyone got
Please,
it?
please repeat once again, na? Please.
Sure. No worries. See, first we need this input box. This input box, where it is in this div, right? If you click on this one, you can see this div, right? So this div is the second div for this div, right? See here, three divs are there. Okay, so this is the second div, so that's why I kept div index number 2. Okay, so index number 2 inside this input is there, right? Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, after that, like one div only there. Okay, I given one div. Okay, so then again I given like one div. Okay, then again I given one div. Okay, So again, I given two divs. Okay, second div in this form. So in this form, in this div is there. So second div index 2 I given. Okay, this forms falls under this div. This is single div. Again, this div is the third div for this div. Okay, so this div falls under body, body falls under HTML. So this is way you can write, but see, this is way we won't never we won't use this kind of like auxiliary expert. Okay, for the interview purpose, you can use this one. Okay, they will ask what is absolute and what is relative. Okay, like how you will write absolute and relative. Okay, but see, in real time scenario, we won't use absolute expert. Okay, because see tomorrow, like see in this hierarchy, they say this search box like they changed and they kept here. Okay, so like beside like this mic and the search box here only there, then definitely like hierarchy will change, definitely like our like input box won't work. Okay, so like in this hierarchy, if anything change, definitely our test case will fail. So using this absolute expert is not good. Okay, voice is breaking. Okay, is it clear now?
It's clear, Rajesh. Check from
Yeah.
your end, Moroma.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now important thing is relative one. Okay. So in relative, we can write like 14 kind of experts. Okay. Using single sorry, experts is 14. First one is single slash. Now it is done. Double slash. Okay. Single attribute, multiple attribute, and or contains starts with text, last position, indexing, like a following preceding. Okay. These are the experts are there. Okay. So like that is the these 2 to 14 relative experts. What it mean relative? Relative in the sense immediate child. Like using this like immediate child, we can write the expert. So most of the times, like we will use this like a relative expert. Okay. So we'll see one by one from here. Okay. So double slash. What is mean by double slash? So if something is there expert, if we want to start like relative, like we have to start from the double slash, then it will search like a particular div. Okay. So it will search the form and then it will search like immediate child. Okay. So I will show you. Uh, for example, I want to write for the, I think Gmail. So what do you mean by like a? Anyone? Tag a.
Element name.
Tag name.
No, in HTML, like tag a in the sense link. Okay. Tag a means link. So if any link is there, they will keep tag a. So by seeing, we have to understand. Okay. So okay, this is a link. Okay. This is the like a link address. Okay. So href this one link. Okay, that particular link address. Okay. So if you click this Gmail button, so you will like press on this particular link, then it will open this particular Gmail. Okay. See, if you click here, then see it's navigated to that particular Gmail, right? So tag A in the sense link. Okay. So like previously we seen input, right? Input in the sense we will pass some text, input text. Okay. So like that, like we have to identify the like HTML like code. Okay. So we are going to write like expert for this. Okay. First, like a relative expert, it will start with the double slash. Okay. So this is the tag name. Okay. Div a input, that is the tag name. Okay. What is the tag name for this Gmail? A. Right. Okay. So if you see here in the document, I will share with this document. Okay. See here syntax. Okay. First double slash. Okay. Here tag name we have to keep. Okay. No brackets. Okay. This is the attribute name. Okay. So in like in particular tag, you can have multiple attributes. Okay. take any attribute name and attribute value. Okay, what is attribute? Okay, this is the attribute. Okay, this is the attribute, this is the value. Okay, so whatever it is. Okay, so here, for example, I will take class attribute. Okay, so how I have to write? At the rate attribute name class. Okay, and gb underscore g. Okay, see, but here we'll have a problem. See, here two are there with the same class name. Okay, what we can do, I will show you, I will tell you later. Okay, coming like maybe next few minutes you will know. Okay, so I want to write XPath for this particular thing. Okay, so might be this one is not, no, I will write XPath for this one. So I need unique thing. Okay, anything, what is, see, label. I am going to write XPath for input box. Okay, input. So you can keep double quotes or single quotes. Okay, it's not a like matter. Okay, so see here, this is the tag name, input tag name, this is the attribute area label. Okay, this is the value. Okay, so this is the basic way you can write XPath. Okay, tag name, like if you don't know the tag name, you can keep star. What star will do? Okay, it will check every tag. Okay, it will check like every tag like false, where you can have this value in every tag, it will search. Okay, but if you keep a particular tag name, okay, then it will search only input. Okay, so whatever the input tags is there, then in that particular like input tag, this value there are not, it will search. Okay, if you keep a star, it will search all the tags. Okay, any doubts up to here? Hello?
No, no.
No, no. Great. Okay. So I said single attribute. Okay. Right. So now multiple attribute. Okay. So using multiple attribute. So what is multiple attributes? Okay. So now I used only one attribute, right? So I want to use like two attributes here. So how you can use two attributes? Attribute name equal to, what is there? Name equal to
Q.
Q.
Q, right? So see, like here I written with the one attribute, but now I added two attributes. Okay, if you want XPath should be more strong, then you can use two attributes, but it is not required. Like if it is most of the times use one attribute only, until unless it is required only, then only you can use two attributes. But you have to know how to write with the two attributes, how to write with the single attribute. Okay, so single attribute and two, like two attributes we covered. Okay, so now using and, so using and, how we can, so nothing like see, now you like mention two attributes in different like braces, right? So in single attribute only you will have to keep and. Okay, then you have to write two attributes, right? See, nothing. Okay, and it will check both things, both should be like right. Okay, if it is like you are not sure, like there is a r, but r condition will work, like sometimes we can use this one, because you are not sure, sometimes this is working. Okay, sometimes this is working. Okay, so if it is working, this one also fine, this one also fine. If it is wrong, okay, then it will search this one. Okay, so our condition should like see, any one should attribute should be right. Okay, that time we can use or condition. Got it? So what is the difference between and or? Anybody, please.
This or that means either this or that.
Okay, that
And
is for
means both. And means both.
right. Good. Okay. Yeah. So or also done. Next one is contains. This is the one where we will use most of the times. Okay. So I said Gmail, right? So here is what is the unique thing? What is the unique thing here in this particular line? Anyone, please. By seeing, you should understand like which is the unique thing. Gmail is the unique, right?
Link.
PID, data PID.
Data PID, like that is a number might be right. Gmail, like this is the text, right?
Text, yeah.
So here I will use Gmail. So contains. So here also two Gmails are there. Okay. So, but you can use contains. So Gmail. So why I keep dot? Anybody? Means there is no attribute. It will check each and every attribute. Wherever that Gmail is matching, then definitely it will get that Gmail, right? So if I can give this also. Sorry. If it is text, but see, there is no text, right? So I use it like dot, comma. Then it will search Android DOM and wherever Gmail is there, it will capture. Okay. So here, like you have one more good thing, like see, usually in interviews will ask like this. See, there is a tag name div id equal to nops 1234. Okay, 1234 is not constant, it will change every time. Okay, how you will write XPath? So then using contains we can write. Okay, contains how like nops only you can keep. Okay, nops only you can keep 1234 you remove. Okay, then you can like it will identify. Okay, so 1234 is not constant, it will change. If you work with the Salesforce application, what happen like IDs will change frequently every time. Okay, but some constant will be there, we have to use that constant and we have to write the XPaths. Okay, so like this contains we can use. Okay, give the like tag name. Okay, contains and Gmail. Okay, but here like we are facing the problem again. Here it is like showing two Gmails, right? How can we fix it? Okay, so come here and there is one more thing. I'll come index, finding element using index. So see here, how can I pass the index here? Got it? I think again we are facing issue. Okay, so then like we will see one second. See, this one is in the Li class, Li tag name Li. Okay, so I don't need this one, I need this one. This one falls under a like which one? This div, right? So div slash. See, it is unique or not? No. Guys, are you able to follow me? Now what I did, I written XPath using this div. Under this, my tag is there, and inside tag I have Gmail. Okay, so I use this Gmail using the contents. Hello, is it clear for you? Might be, I think, I'm not sure. You guys are not clear. Okay, I will take another website. Okay. Which one should we take? Okay.
You're using div in order to make it unique, right? If it is already found, means no need to use the div, right?
Yeah. See here,
Okay.
like see, up to here I written with A. Okay, what happened? Two things I found. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, I seen here. So this is also tag name A and Gmail is okay. So what I did it, see here tag name is LI, but I don't need this one, right? Second one. I want first one. Okay. Here if you see what is the tag name?
Div.
Div, div,
Div.
div.
So then what did I what should like what I did? Like div, I started with the div, then I started with the A. So I written the XPath using from here to here and here to Gmail.
Okay. Okay, that's clear. Okay.
Okay, fine. Contents is done, right? So
Uh,
see here, sorry.
yeah, means again now you will get the Gmail 2 means that Gmail second index 2. Then how we will get it? Can you explain that? Gmail 1 you have written that.
Uh,
Gmail 2
if you want the Gmail to keep
LI.
LI, that's it.
li.
Yeah, you got it now.
Okay.
LI, right?
Okay. Mm.
So here, like you can see, tag name, contents, attribute, comma, value. But instead of attribute, what I did, I would like a dot, but I will keep attribute also. Okay, you will get much clarity.
If we don't know attribute name, we are putting, we keeping dot, right? If we know, we can directly put attribute name, right?
Exactly. So, for example, like we are writing for the Google search, right? Hashtag input. Input contains value. See here, what happened?
None of searching. Zero.
Yeah, problem with equal to. Okay, you should clear about the syntax, right?
Okay.
Right. So you should not use equal, comma. We have to use comma. Okay. See here, attribute, comma, like single quote or double quote. You can keep anything. Okay. So here also two are there. Then again we have to see what is like second one. This is the like a center inside input. Okay. Here center. Here also center is there. There also center is there. Then how can you write? This kind of challenges you will face. We'll try with the index. Okay, we'll take first one. Right, he's working now. Guys, hello.
Oh.
See, second one is ours. So see, before like indexing, there are two. One is this one, like second one is, you can see here the like nodes, how many matching nodes are displaying. Okay, how many are there? Two. One is for somewhere, like it is showing somewhere, but see, you are not anything highlighting on like a UI. No, nothing, right? Second one, highlighting Google search. So we need second one. So how can we do indexing? We have to click braces for the whole like expert, and after that, like two. Okay, this is indexing. How can you do indexing like this?
Okay.
So I hope little confusion is there, but you should practice well. Then definitely it might be clear. Okay. So even though like here also, anyway, like you can use this tag name star. Okay.
Okay.
Anything okay. But if you know tag name, keep the tag name. That would be a better idea because your code optimization should be like better. Okay. If it is star, like then it will check all the entire DOM. Okay. If it is particular tag name, then the straight away it will go to the particular tag and then it will do the whatever action it is. Okay. So contains also done. What is starts with? So see the syntax first. What is this? Double slash tag starts with attribute name, attribute value. So see, like previously I said, like so this will change every time, right? One second, guys. One second. Yeah, sorry. So this is like dynamically it will change 1 2 3 4 id will change. So I said like using contents we can write one more way, we can write using starts with. Okay, for example, oh, sorry, yeah. So Google search is there. Okay, I think search will change every time. Okay, so like up to here we have to write. Okay, so I don't want to use contents. Okay, I want to use starts with. Okay, is it working or not? I took the like partial text in the like Google search. I like took the only Google. Got it? Okay. So which is changing every time. I don't want to use that one. Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
Guys, are you able to follow
Yes.
me?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yeah, please respond. Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So like input starts with, okay, what it will do, whatever the text, if it is even like a Google, like up to here also, okay, then see, it is whatever the starting thing, it will capture and it will show whatever the like matching nodes here. Okay, if it is matching one, like it is well and good. Okay, if it is not like a matching two or three, then do indexing. Okay, so
Okay.
start with done. Okay, text. Okay, using the text. Okay, so tag here like a tag name text equal to particular text. Okay, so
And then what is the difference between contains and text start with?
contains, it will like whatever the content, it is similar, but starts with will use for the like only like wherever like the text is like a partial text you can use, but contains it will wherever like whether it is in the between the tags, whether it is the attribute value, whatever it is, contents will work. See, contents is more powerful than starts with. Okay, starts with only like a attribute value should be like a, see, for example, a value is the attribute, right?
Hmm.
This is the attribute, this is the value, this value falls in the this value, right? So
Yes.
this value keeps on changing, which is constant, like Google only constant. That search is every time changing. That time starts with the you will use. But see, this there is no value. It is false, like in see, just now. See, Google Gmail is there. This is this having any like attribute? No, right? See, this is the attribute. This is the value. Okay, but there is no attribute for this, right? Contents, if you use, then it will search each and every text in the DOM. Okay,
Okay.
right. So like now text.
Hey, I have a question here, Mr. Rajesh. Hey,
Please.
start with the great value Google. Which value it is gonna check?
Sorry.
I mean, you have said like it starts with, right? Okay, starts with @value. Which value it is? For which element value it's gonna check?
This is Google one, right?
Uh-huh.
This is the value attribute, right?
Okay. For example, I have multiple places like Google offered in the second line is also you have a Google offered in. If I have this one is also value, right? At that time.
That time you can use index, right? See, previously we written for the Gmail, right? So Gmail coming like here and here. It is 2 times it is coming, right? Same or similar. That time what we did using indexing or like use the before like a tag name, like whatever the tag before is there, that you can use it. 1 second, guys. I will do on the Salesforce.
Guys, it is very simple. So adding to the Rajesh pointer, so what we need to do is when we are checking at a value equal to Google search, Google offered in, whatever it might be. So now it contains this particular text or not in that particular string. So now Google search or Google offered in or Google something else. So whether this Google is there, this particular string is substring of that particular string or not. So first it checks that the contains will checks that. And now you've seen it, right? So we have 3 values. Now if you wanted to identify that uniquely, then you need to go for the index, whether the first index, second index, or third index. So that is where the index plus this contains we are trying to use it. And start with, it was the name itself, it was saying that it is a starting with. So it was starting with this particular text, it validates only with that. But contents is powerful. Why? Because it's not only in the starting or in the end or in the middle, anywhere it can search for that particular object. So that is a basic difference for the start with and then contents. Sorry, Rajesh, you can go ahead.
No, Chaitanya. Thank you, Chaitanya. Might be it is like clear when you are like explaining.
One thing, Chaitanya, see like here, can you go back to that video, sir?
Yeah.
Starts with, I mean, you're trying to identify a input element. So I have multiple elements here.
Yeah.
With the Google, all are the input elements. Then which element is going to be identified?
See, first thing, like see, you should like clear about the like DOM. Okay, you should understand the DOM. Okay. See, I want to identify I want to find Google search. This locator is required for me, right? Okay. So here, like, what is the tag name?
It's input.
Input. So might be input, like there are plenty, right? So how many inputs there in the DOM?
9.
9, right? Exactly. Okay. So then can I use this one? No, right? For the Google search. So input box, this is 9 tags are there in the DOM. So I cannot use input, right? So I want to identify Google search. But like, see, in this Google search, see, I can see.
Rajesh, actually, my point is like, whatever you're saying is I'm clearly understand. My point is, if you are saying like starts with an input element, I have 2 elements over. Starts with the same GOOG. Okay. At that time, element is gonna be identified? That is what I was asking.
That is very simple, like indexing, by indexing, right?
Okay, so you have to give the indexing over there too. Just
Yeah.
like if contains, we give the indexing here also.
Yeah, anywhere, like even contents or ID, or like any XPath you write, like if it is matching 2-3 nodes, okay, then like which node you want, use indexing.
Okay.
See,
Got you. That's it.
try to write your own XPath, okay, more like it should be unique, but even if it is unique also, it is matching with 2-3 nodes, that time we cannot do any other thing, okay. We have to identify the what is the like tag names, like before, or like center div, okay, this way we can, even though same similar is there, then you can have to write indexing.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Understand.
Great. Okay, now
Thank you,
like
Rajesh.
text, right? So I want to use text. So see here. So Google Alt. Okay, we'll try like this. Okay, image. What is this? Tag name image. So I said like, so you see in input box and link. Now you are able to see image, right? IM image. Okay, here Google is the, so can you see that one? What is the syntax? Double slash star.
@attribute
No, this one. There is no attribute. You are just checking the text.
text.
Yeah.
We're checking visible text, right?
Yes.
Anna, whether the performance of the XPath differs with the length of the XPath, means if the length of the XPath is less, whether the performance will be more or nothing like that.
See, I said right, like if you can use star also, right? Star time it will check all the down, okay. So then it will definitely impact on like speed. This is a fraction of seconds, even like not even milliseconds, but still like if you write all the text path with the XPaths with the contents or like big XPath. No, it is not depend on the like letters, but how unique, like if it is the unique, see, if I write this XPath,
Means if I'm using contains also, then also it's checking that all, right?
right, exactly.
But then that time performance will be less only, no, sir?
Yeah, definitely it will impact on your, like that's why like we don't use contents like until unless you will like find that one. Most of the times we'll straight away use ID or name or class name or partial linking. XPath we won't try to. If you will write XPath also, give immediate attribute, okay, attribute, then it will go the that particular tag and that particular attribute. So if that is also not possible, then use the contents, okay, particular tag and contents, so it will go and search that particular one.
Okay.
Got
Means
it?
if we just simply we copy XPath, then the efficiency will be less. And
Yes,
if we write by our own, the efficiency will be more, right?
exactly.
Okay, sir.
So I think here text is not there. We'll see, like add another account, create account for myself, okay, controller. underneath. Okay, so what we'll do, text equal to text equal. Maybe I'm not able to getting this one, text equal to. So you have to attribute is equal to text. Okay, then you have
Quote
to
is
pass.
missing.
Sorry.
Single quote is
You should put it in the quote. You should put it in the single quote.
Yeah.
You have missed that.
Right. So got it. So this is the Gmail. Using the text you can write. Okay. So here like position, last position. Okay. So last in the sense what previously we written the for the Google, right? So here like we use it directly like index, right? So two are there. Which is the last one? Second one is the last one, right? So if I use last minus one, means first one it will give. Last minus one. See, I did a mistake, right? So the mistake here, like I have to keep this double quotes here. Okay. Value Google search. Okay, got it. So here what I did, like position, which position you want. Last minus one in the sense like which is the second one. Okay, so you got the second one. Okay, but see instead of using this one, like using index one is better, but you have to know like how you can use this one. Okay, so last minus one in the sense it will give this one. Okay, if you use like directly it will give 2. Okay, if you give minus 1 it will give second one. See for example like this is the one. Okay, see this is the first one, second one, sorry, this is the first one. Okay, if you put this last minus one, first one will come, right? Got it?
Can you explain again? No.
See here like two divs are there. This is the first div. Okay, so it is not showing any element, but in the DOM you have the code. Okay, second one, this is one. So first one is like it is not appearing in DOM, second one is it is appearing. So if you remove like last minus one, means if you remove from the two, like how many will remain?
1.
One. So if it is last minus one in the sense first one, right?
Hmm.
So see here. So you will get first one. Right? See, this is the first one. It is not appearing down. Okay. So using like a position, but see, instead of this, please use like index. Okay. That is the best thing. Okay. 1 or 2. But see, this way also we can write the export. Okay. With the position also same thing, like we can write like a position, which position you want, like a node, like a first position you want or second position you want. Okay, directly given. Okay, even second position I given, second node is coming. Okay, if I give like a first one, then first one will come. Okay, so give position like first one or second one. Okay, so this way also we can write. This is also kind of indexing only. Okay, clear? Hello. So finding element using indexing, I said already indexing, right? So following sibling, like following preceding, this is also important thing. Okay, so if you see here,
Rajesh, if you don't mind, so we need to drop out at 11:30, Rajesh. So
okay,
can we take this following and preceding tomorrow?
fine, Chaitanya, no problem.
Sure. Thank you,
Okay,
Rajesh. Thank you so much for all
thank
your
you
time.
guys, thank you, Chaitanya.
And guys, so I
Okay.
pinged you one particular link with you, which is a leaf ground. So where you have all type of objects are there. So tomorrow, what is your job is now whatever Rajesh has been told, you need to write, you need to play around these particular links, and then you need to generate the particular scripts. So approximately there are 18 objects are there. So at least we are expecting 8 objects to be completed. So where you have edit box, buttons, hyperlink, and all these things. So you guys need to go through this and then write the script for this one. So if you see the link which I have been shared with you, so this is the link. And if you open that particular link, so this will look like this. So now just you need to navigate to this URL, and then you need to click the edit box and enter this particular text. And the same way you need to click on this particular buttons. You'll have different size of buttons. You need to work on this. Same on the hyperlinks, images, drop downs, radio buttons, checkbox, and the tables. So you need to complete these all 8 and then come back for tomorrow's session. So where we will discuss further about it. Okay. So if we complete this 18, so that's it. So nothing more to learn, much more things we need to work on, because this site covers all these particular locators, and then we can do it. Okay, so that's it from my end, guys. I'm jumping out. So thank you so much for all your time. So, but tomorrow, please, whoever completes, they only come for the sessions. Please, once again, I'm saying that without completing this, don't try to attend for the session, because unless you complete this one, you will not understand. Please post this information to your respective buddies too. Thanks all. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye all. Thanks, Rajesh. See you.
And Anna, hello.